everybody, and welcome back again to Let's Play Detroit Become Human, where Connor is still investigating the Stratford Tower incident, and the next order of business is to interrogate the androids in the kitchen, because there were a few androids in this room, and we suspect that they might have been helping the other deviants. And we also still need to check the rooftop, but let's finish up down here first before we do that. And I'm going to assume this over here is the kitchen. I haven't actually been here yet. Let's have a look at it. Yep, there's our androids. And we have another magazine. Bleeding Blue. Clean food craze. Yeah, it's one of these urban farms we've seen earlier in the game. Again, we will have a look at that later. Now let's investigate the androids over here. Interrogate. Okay, let's do it. Look for reaction to spot the deviant. Okay, so we suspect at least one of them to be a deviant. But they look identical. Who do I even question?
What is your function?
I am a broadcast operator.
Well, I guess that you are.
State your model.
Model GB300. Serial number 336-445-581.
Okay, I can ask more questions. So, I don't know, let's just alternate the androids and ask some questions for each of them.
Were you present when the deviants broke in?
I do not remember.
How can you not remember? That is weird. Do you remember?
Has anybody accessed your memory recently?
Not to my knowledge.
They're not showing any reaction at all. Not as far as I can tell. Okay.
Run a diagnostic.
All systems fully operational.
So I'm not sure. Should I be focusing on... Oh, did you just see that? He's twitching with his eyes. None of the others is doing that. But he is, and he's doing it a lot. He just did it again. Yeah. Yep, there it is again. That is unusual. None of the others is doing it. So maybe I'm going to focus on him over here.
Have you been in contact with any other androids recently?
Only station androids in the normal course of my function.
One of you saw the attack on the surveillance cameras and said nothing. Which means there's a deviant in this room. And I'm going to find out which it is.
Well, I have an idea who it is. Threaten Deal Guild. Again, he's the only one who has that twitch in his eyes. So again, I'm going to focus on him.
If you give yourself up, maybe I can convince the humans not to destroy you.
Now he's back to normal. Okay, that didn't work. But again, I am fairly certain that it's him, because he's the only one with any kind of visible reaction.
Why should you all be destroyed if only one is deviant? Turn yourself in, or 2 innocent androids will be shut down because of you.
Apparently, that didn't work either, although it was an interesting strategy. Which means, threaten is the only option I have left. So, let's do it.
You're going to be switched off. We're gonna search your memory and tear you apart piece by piece for analysis. You're going to be destroyed! Do you hear me? Destroyed!
Still doesn't seem impressed. Violence, bluff, torture, probe, memory. Well, I guess if I probe his memory, I will find out the truth, huh? Oh, well, there we go. There we go. Oh, what the hell? What kind of quick time event is that even? What? Uh-oh. This isn't good. Oh, time remaining before shutdown. Well, what can I do? What can I do? I can call for help. Let's do it.
Hank!
I'm not sure if that's actually doing anything. Oh, I can push over the chair. Again, that doesn't seem to do anything. So, what other options do I have? I'm not seeing anything, and I'm running out of time. Damn it! Damn it! Oh, right, the knife. I should have thought about that earlier. Of course, I need to remove the knife from my hand. That seems fairly obvious now. And like he literally ripped the heart out of Connor, right? I mean, that's basically the android equivalent to a heart, I suppose. So I guess I'll have to get it back now. With a weird combination of QuickTime events. Alright. Almost there. Almost there. You can do it, Connor. Still got half a minute left. There we go. Oh boy. That was close. Okay. What do I have to do now? Oh, I'm trying to stop the deviant, right? Yes, I need to stop the deviant. Oh, what? Take gun or attack? Hang survival probability 40%. That's even less than last time. I guess I'm going to save Hank. Oh boy. Maybe taking the gun would have been better, then I could have shot the android.
Good thing you were here. Otherwise I'd...
Well,
Connor.
that isn't good. So,
Connor, no.
my attempts to save him resulted in Connor being shot. Okay. Well, that just happened. Yeah, there we go. This is a complicated flowchart. Look at that. Let's have a look at the stats. So, Connor sacrificed himself for Hank. Yeah, I didn't realize that he would actually die if I save Hank. SWAT destroys Deviant. Deviant shots Connor. Protect Hank. Yeah, I had two other options. Maybe taking the gun would have been better and just, shooting the Deviant. But then again, we kind of want him intact, right? So we can probe him. Of course, now he's destroyed anyway, so that didn't work out either. And yeah, there's a whole branch over here that I didn't do. I guess it's the rooftop, so maybe I should have gone to the rooftop first. But I mean, if I take this branch, then I'm going to miss all of this. So it looks like I can only do one of them. Huh, okay. Well, I guess these are my choices. Everything else is... Well, it is kind of linear. I mean, there are different options, but they all lead to this big branch off here. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what would have been the better option here, but I mean, that's what happened. So I guess I'll just have to live with that. Let's continue. Okay, now we are back with Kara. And hopefully we're not going to stumble into the next bad situation, but we probably do. Find help, check backyard. Okay, so where exactly are we anyway? But okay, let's just start looking around. Well, there's someone I can talk to.
Hello? I'm looking for Rose. Is she here?
What do you want with her?
I need to talk to her.
She doesn't want to talk. Go away.
How do you know?
Please, I really need to see her.
I'm Rose. What can I do for you?
I was told you could help us.
Help you? Come on. It's better if we talk inside.
I agree.
Do you think we can trust him?
Well, at the moment we have no other choice, I'm afraid.
We don't have a choice.
Yep. I mean, where else would we go? So, how are you doing?
You okay?
I'm cold, Kara.
We'll get inside. You'll warm up in no time.
Right, let's go inside. Let's make sure there's nothing else to investigate. No, there isn't. So, in we go.
Come in. What's your name?
Alice.
She's running a fever.
We've spent the last few nights outside. She's exhausted.
There's a spare room upstairs. You can put her to bed and I'll bring her something to eat. Adam, will you show them upstairs?
Well, she seems nice enough. Okay, so I guess we're going to follow Adam for now and take care of Alice. And I'm not seeing anything to do down here anyway, so let's finish this first. Alright, thank you. And, yep, there's a bed for you. How do I interact with the bed? Oh, I interact with Alice, apparently. There we go. And now we need to tuck her in.
I'm fine, Kara. We can't stop because of me. We've got to get across the border.
We will make it somehow.
You need rest. get a good night's sleep, and we'll set off again tomorrow.
Why do humans hate us? We didn't do anything wrong.
It is complicated, I guess so.
Humans are complicated. Sometimes it's difficult to understand them.
Also,
Why
you're
can't we
human
just
too,
talk to each other?
I guess.
Kids, you are not bad.
Well,
I don't know. I really don't know.
I mean, that would be quite a twist if Alice was an android too, right?
I don't know what you like, but I made you Rose's world-famous spaghetti.
But then she wouldn't get a
You'll be back
fever.
on your feet in no time. There's something for her fever.
Thank you.
I'll get these washed and dried.
Okay. Yeah, let's kiss her goodnight.
Sleep tight, Alice.
If she's hungry, I'm sure she's going to eat.
I'll be downstairs if you need anything.
Luther approves of that. Okay,
Get some sleep.
close curtains.
Tomorrow, you'll be stronger.
Will
than
do.
me.
Well, I failed at closing the curtains. There we go.
I'll stay with her a while.
Ask Rose about crossing the border. Okay, so Luther will stay with Alice, and I'm going back to talk to Rose. Let's do it. So, let's see. Okay, that's the only thing I can do here at the moment. Oh, look at that. They have a Christmas tree. How quaint. Anything else that I can look at?
I didn't get your name.
I'm Kara.
This is my son,
A
Adam.
magazine, but I can't interact with it.
I'm Rose, but you know that already. Come and have a seat, Kara.
Okay.
So are you gonna tell me what a deviant's doing in the snow with a little girl?
I guess I'll be honest.
Her father was beating her. When I saw what was happening, something snapped inside of me. All of a sudden, I felt like her life was more important than mine. I had to protect her. So we ran away.
I understand.
Okay, so why do you help me?
Why are you helping us? Most humans hate androids.
My people were often made to feel their lives were worthless. Some survived, but only because they found others who helped them along the way.
I see. So are you helping many deviants?
We're not the first ones to come here.
These past few weeks, we've seen more and more. I don't know what's going on, but something's happening.
So it would appear. So, can you help us
We've
cross the
heard you
border?
help androids cross the border. Can you help us?
The only way is over the river, and it's mostly frozen in winter. It's very risky. And after that android speech on TV, everybody's on edge. It's probably safer for you to stay here until things settle down.
Not sure if that is really an option.
We can't keep hiding like this. Alice needs to feel safe and have a normal life. We have to get across that border. No matter what. Please. You've got to help us.
Rose, come quickly.
Oh no. What's going on? What bad stuff is going to happen now? Check what's going on. Yes. Something obviously is going on.
What's going on?
It's Mary. She just shut down.
Oh, there's more deviants in here.
We escaped together. We used to talk about what we would do once we got across the border. I loved her. I loved her more than anything. What will I do without her?
Interestingly enough, apparently androids can cry. They have tear ducts and everything.
Let's let them be.
Oh, Alice, what are you doing here?
Alice? What are you doing? You should be resting.
I wasn't sleeping.
But you're sick. I think you should sleep.
It's okay.
She didn't want to stay in her room any longer.
So I can
You
see.
all right, Kara?
Yes. I'm fine.
Okay, so what am I supposed to do now? See Rose. Okay. I guess I'll leave them be. But yeah, Pani, we're not the only deviants they took in recently. Well, apparently that they like birds and other things.
We can't hide them. Not after what those deviants did today. It's too dangerous. Do you know what will happen if the police find them here? We'll go to prison, Mom. Do you understand me? Prison!
Adam! We've already talked about this.
No! I won't back down this time. You're gonna ruin our lives, and for what? For a bunch of machines?
They are not machines! They are alive!
I'm alive! You're alive! They're nothing! And none of this would be happening if Dad was still here.
I will not stand for that kind of talk.
Oh dear, we stumbled into some serious family drama.
That's enough, Adam! That's enough!
But apparently he did back down, at least
Don't
for the
mind
time
him.
being.
Sometimes he just boils over. It's been hard since his dad passed away. But he's a fine boy.
I guess I'll have to take your word on it.
I'll go see about getting you across the border tonight, okay?
That's very nice of you.
You stay here. I won't be long.
We certainly don't want to be the reason that you get into trouble. Okay, so, I guess now I have to wait. And, well, I can look around. I have been looking around already a little bit. Oh, now I can interact with that magazine. I thought this was something I could read. World War III. Who would win it? Well, only one way to find out, huh? You gotta start one. But apparently we are already very close. Treat yourself. The AX400 starting at just $899. That's actually pretty cheap. I'm surprised. Interestingly enough, this isn't a real article. There's nothing to read. Or is there? It has no pages. This is weird. But okay. I guess it's just an advertisement and not an actual article. Okay, what else can I do? I can talk to Luther.
I hope Rose gets back soon.
Kara, there's something I need to tell you.
Okay.
It's about Alice.
Not now, Luther.
Well, I would actually like to know what you have to say. Not sure why Kara doesn't want to hear it. But we have more stuff that I can look at. Okay. Oh, well. I wasn't even done exploring this place.
It's the police!
Oh dear.
What are we
Open
gonna
door.
do?
Find evidence of deviance.
They know we're here.
Oh dear.
We have to open the door.
Well, I guess I have to hide this over here.
I knew this was gonna happen. I knew it.
Oh, what other evidence do we have? 2 more pieces of evidence of deviance. Well,
Hurry, Luther. Take Alice and hide
I don't know. Upstairs?
Come on, Alice.
Okay, what else can I do? 2 more pieces of evidence. I mean, there's something over here. Not sure what it is. Oh boy, yeah.
Just keep calm, Adam, and everything will be all right.
I'm not sure what other evidence that could be. I mean, we have deviants literally in the next room. Yes, I need to hide these androids. 1 evidence left. What else could there be? What else could there be? Something upstairs, maybe? I don't think so. I have 19 more seconds, but honestly can't think of anything. Is there anything lying around here that I can't see currently? Oh, we have something over here. Okay. Okay, now I need to open the door. Open now. Yes, let's open.
Good evening, ma'am. Sorry to disturb you. We've had reports of androids in the area.
There's androids everywhere.
What's going on? You can't be too careful. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Sure.
May I come in?
Of course.
Evening, young man.
Good evening.
Would you like a cup of coffee?
I'd love one. Have you
He's
noticed
actually
anything unusual recently? Any
asking for
unexpected
coffee.
visitors?
Okay, don't arouse suspicion. Make coffee. Okay, where exactly is the kitchen?
No, nothing in particular.
Is anyone else in the house?
Well, I maybe should tell him about Hellas.
There's my daughter. She's asleep upstairs.
Do you have any androids here?
No androids.
No, there are no androids here.
It's kind of suspicious that I don't really know where the kitchen is, right? Oh, it's over here, okay. That was almost too obvious. So, let's make some coffee. Well, will he look in one of the other rooms? That's a big question. There's your coffee, officer. You want to drink it or not?
Thanks.
Okay, coffee served. Now I'm just going to wait. Okay, he's not suspicious at all. That's good. And I mean, he shouldn't find any evidence, right? I managed to hide it all. I hope.
What's your name, son?
Adam. My name is Adam.
Is everything all right, Adam?
Yeah, he seems nervous.
The androids,
He needs a rest. He's been working in the garden all day.
Do you know anything about deviants? Have you seen any?
Adam, if you're going to give us away because you're...
No.
Stupid.
I haven't seen anything.
Or nervous, I will be very upset.
I better go. Thanks for the coffee. Have a nice evening.
All right. Uh-oh.
Is somebody else in the house?
What was that? Well, she could just say that it's Alice.
It's nothing, the washing
daughter.
machine. It's an old model. It makes a terrible racket.
Sorry for the inconvenience. Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, Adam.
Okay. Well, that was exciting.
He's gone.
It's okay, Alice. We'll be safe now.
And
It's
Luther
Rose.
likes it.
Get yourselves ready. We leave tonight.
Okay. So, we're going across the border. Well, again, this flowchart is actually kind of complicated, at least towards the end. Let's see. Policemen left, 88%, so most people got that ending. Policeman fooled, so apparently he can get suspicious and then, well, bad stuff is happening. Find and hide evidence of deviance. Hide blue blood pouches. What exactly was that? Was that the clothes that I hit? Probably. No, that's the android closes. Oh, that's one of the doors, I believe. Tell Alice and Luther to hide. Shut the door of the laundry room. Yep, that's one of the doors that I closed. Not sure what this over here is, but apparently it didn't matter. And I told them to go upstairs. That was apparently fine. And again, there's a bunch of options that I missed because I didn't get to explore the house since the police knocked while I was still looking around. So I hope nothing of that is important, but it doesn't look like it. It's just optional. Okay, well, how about we actually go back to the main menu now and read a few articles because I have quite a few that I haven't read yet. And I want to read the one about Kamsky in particular. So I will not start the next chapter this time, but we will do some journal reading. But again, I have to continue and then I need to quit out of the game because I can't go to the main menu from the flowchart. So, let's do this. Yes, that's fine. And we're back.
I don't know
at the
what
menu.
happened to me last time. My behavior was not compliant. Please accept my apologies.
Yeah, ever since that mission with Marcus in the tower, she has been behaving kind of weird. So I think the story of the game has an effect on her as well. But okay,
Accessing the extras
let's
section.
have a look at the magazines. And yes, this is the one that I want to read most of all. What happened to the man of the century, the mysterious Mr. Kamsky? Let's have a look. In 2028, Elijah Kamsky was our man of the century. It's pretty early to declare someone man of the century when you're only in 2028, is it not? But okay. His creations have transformed our world. Androids didn't just revolutionize the economy, that's one way to put it. They changed the way we live, restructured our family life, and altered the balance of society forever, whether for good or bad. Shortly after, Kamsky had disappeared, ousted as CEO of Cyberlife and living in obscurity outside the media glare. The man of the century has left the very world that he recreated. Kamsky's story begins in 2018, when commercial property in Detroit was cheap and attracting many startups. The college graduate bet what little he had on developing an Android prototype and spent years to no avail until hitting two breakthroughs, blue blood and biocomponents. After unveiling his first working model, which publicly passed face-to-face Turing tests and stunned the world, plans were laid for mass production, and Cyberlife rapidly became the most valuable stock in the world. Yet at the peak of Cyberlife's powers, when the company was approaching a 500 billion valuation, rumors emerged that Kamsky disagreed with his shareholders over strategy. He later departed under mysterious circumstances. Today's sources claim Kamsky is living in a luxurious villa by the water, somewhere on the outskirts of his beloved Detroit, refusing all visitors and spending his time exclusively with androids. And the most interesting question remains unanswered. What's in the mind of the mysterious Mr. Kamsky? Well, we know that apparently he gave Marcus some kind of prototype, specifically to the painter, Carl. And Marcus can somehow create deviants, apparently. I didn't really realize that at first, but people in the comments said, Marcus can just touch androids and then they turn into deviants. So that's interesting. I wonder if he somehow planned that, or I don't know. But there's certainly something going on with Marcus and why he specifically gave that prototype to someone. I have no idea, but I'm pretty sure this will be important at some point. Okay, let's see. What other magazines can we have a look at? I'm pretty sure I have read this already. Yeah, I would like to read this one. The first immortals are among us. That seems interesting. The microscopic machine that could make us live forever. Let's have a look. Despite huge advances in medicine, many diseases continue to elude the best efforts of doctors and surgeons. But that may be about to change. Cyberlife has developed a nano-android capable of entering a patient's body and programmed to combat cancer cells, boost the immune system, or reverse genetic disease. In a recent clinical trial, millions of these tiny machines were used to attack cancerous cells. Once a cancer was eradicated, the nanodroids were passed through the patient's urine. In the words of Derek Ross, head of the National Life Extension Institute, the first immortals are now among us. Eradicating cancer, brain disease, and organ failure is going to unleash unprecedented levels of life expectancy. But famous economist and author Yuri Markish is warning of an unintended consequence. We already have an aging population with a dwindling number of younger people supporting a burdensome older class. With unemployment rising, can we really afford millions more elders to support? Well, you would think that the androids are doing that. I mean, they already take care of elderly people, so that doesn't really seem to be an argument. I feel a much bigger argument is that if people stop dying, at some point we run out of space. I mean, not right away, but at some point, so we need another planet at some point. But I mean, it just says that you can live really long. It doesn't necessarily mean that we really become immortal. So, I don't know how this is going to work. But okay, let's have a look at another magazine. I feel that I may have read this already. It's kind of hard to tell because, I mean, I have read most of the headlines already. But I haven't read most of the articles. I'm pretty sure I haven't read this one yet. The 3 Laws of Robotic Parenting. Family life has never been easier. Okay, that's going to be interesting. When CyberLife initially released their child range, the public were skeptical about purchasing a family. Now the collection is one of CyberLife's bestsellers. But is this really a surprise? Customizable, removable LED, no hunger, no expensive childcare, no new clothes, and not to mention no smelly diapers. The perfect child is only a click away. All its needs can be suspended at the touch of a button. It's child's play. It's a stress-free solution for career-oriented parents, those struggling to have their own children or miss having a youngster at home. With unemployment at 33.3%, $7,500 for a child that avoids the dreaded teenage years and shelling out for college seems like a wise investment compared to the $350,000 over 17 years. It's all down to economics, apparently. Plus, it doesn't have to be a lifelong commitment. But sociologist Mary Wallace argues that these androids are leading fewer parents to have children at a time when our birth rates are already far too low, contributing to what she terms the baby doom. Jason Gruff, director of humanization at CyberLife, dismisses these claims as the usual resistance to new ideas, calling these new androids a triumph of humanization design. Well, I guess that could be a solution to the live forever problem. We're just not going to die and we're not going to procreate anymore. I'm not saying it's a good solution, but I mean, that would kind of counteract the fact that people don't die or only die when they're very old. So that would be an interesting society, you know? Always the same people, no one gets born, no one dies. Probably would become stagnant after a while, but okay. Yeah, let's maybe read one more. What do we got here? The new superpowers, new economies sign unified trade agreement. Okay, I'm sure I haven't read this before. Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, once termed the BRICS, emerging markets, have just agreed a unified trade agreement that will reduce tariffs and boost commerce between the different nations. China is said to have brokered the deal. Xi Deng, China's international trade minister, described the agreement as long overdue and another example of how the so-called emerging economies have well and truly emerged. Yeah, you would think that at this point in the future they're not really emerging anymore. The deal is said to cover a wide range of goods and exchanges from automobiles to foods and currency, with special provision made for the manufacture of Android-related technology. This has prompted speculation that Russia and China may start to cooperate in an attempt to break CyberLife's lead in that sector. Okay, so I guess they will try to build their own androids, but so far CyberLife is still like the biggest company producing androids. When asked, Xi Deng was evasive on the issue. There are many opportunities for treaty members to work more closely together. Watch this space. Now, this is an article that I actually find very believable. I mean, some of them, like the one about android children, seems a little bit hyperbolic in my opinion. I'm not sure if this is really something that's ever going to catch on. But this over here, I can totally see this being a future article in a few years from now on. But yeah, I guess that's enough for today, so I will go back to the main menu, and in the next episode we're going to start the next chapter of the game. So as usual, thank you for watching, and see you again next time.